Battle Fever was surprisingly good.
I heard it's good. It's another Showa era show that I really want to watch.
The costumes are awful, but like the show is like it's interesting.
Red's not that bad. I like Red.
Yeah,
It kind of
Battle
reminds me of
Japan
like
is okay.
an interesting Ultraman
I like
knockoff.
their mecha, even though it's completely off theme. Like it doesn't fit any of them.
Well,
Like their theme.
what would fit with any of them?
Yeah, then again, yeah, Battle Fever. That's honestly one of my big problems with them is that their designs is that none of them look like they're part of the same team.
Their beta
It's kind of a
designs
pet.
look a lot more interesting though.
I've never seen the beta designs.
Let me DM you them.
Okay.
I have it. I have it.
Battle Fever was big in Hawaii as well.
Yeah, Battlefield was big in Hawaii. Not probably not as big as Go Ranger was, but
Still
here's
pretty big.
a contrast between their beta designs and
Huh. Those actually look a lot better,
yeah, they do.
especially Miss Americas.
Yeah,
Battle of Japan is honestly like his final design is fine.
Battle Kenya was probably like more or less based on Black Panther.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
Like especially
Battle Kozak's beta design is a little I don't know, the hat might not
because
have gone over well.
because
But
Russia
his yeah,
because
not
Russia.
that his final suit was any better.
No, I don't think it was.
I don't know. Miss Americas actually looks really good to be honest. Like her beta design.
It's not that different from a regular design. Only the fact that the fake hair and
It's
mask.
probably just the coloring. Yeah.
Yeah, and the legs.
It's the fake hair and yeah, no, the fake like what is going on with this design?
It's an idea. I don't know. It's something they tried to do.
I'll try not to make this into a rant about Sentai suit designs because that's not what we're here to talk about. But like, I really don't like the Battle Fever costumes. Battle Japan's is harmless. It's not one of my favorites, but it's passable.
I mean, they did bring it back to a certain degree for Zenkaiger with Stay Sizer. How do you fucking say that again?
Stay Caesar.
Stay
I say
Caesar.
Stay Caesar.
Stay Caesar.
Yeah, that's what's combination. That's the combination of words. I don't know.
Yeah.
It's probably pronounced something different in the show because Japan and Japanese is a very different language.
I've heard it pronounced both ways, even though like I just watched like a couple of episodes recently, and
I need to catch up still. I actually the last episode I saw was the episode where Stay Caesar debuts.
Oh,
so that was a while ago.
I'm actually ahead of you then.
Yeah, I loved what I saw. I just got really busy.
No, it's cool.
And never went back to it. I want to watch Dawn Brothers. I've heard a lot of good stuff, but it looks like I don't know. It looks like I could go either way. I could either enjoy it or hate it.
Yeah. I mean,
it looks like it's trying new stuff though.
Yeah. I actually kind of like just like a last thing about Zenkaiger before well Zenkaiger before
sorry.
Yeah. I actually kind of like just how Two Kaiser operates from like the first few episodes from what I've seen of him. Like he's kind of just a dick.
Yeah, that's what I get. That's the vibe I've gotten from the couple of clips I've watched. I don't know.
But like he's like
right.
Like I kind of enjoy like the fact why are you robbing us at gunpoint? Like I'm a pirate.
Do what you want because a pirate is free. You are a pirate.
Duh. Like why would I not? One thing I don't really like about his suit is that he basically just look like it just kind of looks like a lazy recolor, like one of the Gokaigers.
That was the idea though. That like he kind of opened.
That is kind of the idea, yeah.
Yeah.
I guess. In fact, don't they explain it in universe as like, oh, they're fans of Gokaiger?
They just like the suits, yeah. That's okay. all. That's all they, yeah.
Makes sense. I really need to get back to Zenkaiger.
The bird really says like, wait, are you related to Gokaiger like right away? And he's like, no, it just used the suits.
Yeah, we just ripped it off.
Just...
That's awesome.
Yeah. But yeah, interestingly, the company, another kind of tangent, the company that two tangents, the company that subbed Battle Fever J and Go Ranger, still exists.
Oh wow!
Yeah,
really?
Still exists.
So it was subbed when it aired.
Yeah,
it didn't air like a crappy dub or something.
No, that was the Philippines. The Philippines.
I see.
dubbed it.
Yeah, the Philippines got a lot of really weird English dubs of Toku.
You want to know that's weird? Jack was aired first in the Philippines, and then Go Ranger.
That's kind of bizarre.
It is bizarre, but Go Ranger did a lot better.
That would have been really bizarre if they aired the Team Up movie.
I think they did at one point after.
Huh. Interesting. Still, that must have been really confusing.
I don't know.
I don't remember the Team Up movie enough to know if they acknowledged that Go Ranger was first or not.
Maybe I'm not even so sure.
All I remember is that they mention Kamen Rider at some point. They mention Stronger. They're like, oh, he's off fighting somebody else. So like they actually acknowledge that they're
in the same universe.
Apparently in the same universe,
but
at least at the time.
But that doesn't make any sense because
continuity in Toku in Japan doesn't really make a lot of sense.
The freaking Zenkaiger. That's the explanation.
The explanation is whatever the writers come up with that year.
You know, let's see. So the company that does it, I forgot. I have it listed here.
But they're still around.
They're still around. They have.
That's amazing.
They're still around.
I wonder what they're doing now.
High production. Oh, sorry, JN Production, Hawaii. And they are technically the official distributor.
Wow.
Of
that's cool.
V3 and Kakaider.
Interesting.
You could buy DVDs
in Hawaii.
No, online.
Oh, online, like anywhere.
Like official release DVD. Like I want to actually see Kakaider Reboot, so I'm thinking about maybe buying a DVD of that.
Interesting. I've never seen any Kakaider, so.
I mean,
unless you count the one weird episode of Gaim where he shows up.
Right, that's why I wanted to see Kakaider Reboot because of that.
I see.
Yeah, because it looks like an interesting movie, even though it was.
Yeah. Didn't seem to do very well because they didn't really follow it up with anything.
Right, but like.
Whereas the freaking
Space
Sheriff reboot, yeah, the Gavan reboot actually got a couple different sequels.
I think that's more because of the Gokaiger movie more than anything else.
Yeah, the Gokaiger movie, and then he shows up in Go Busters, and then Superhero Taizen Z or Z or whatever the frick.
Yeah.
Those were awful, those Superhero Taizen movies. Anyway.
But another reason why I we're mentioning Battle Fever J is because technically, or at least at one point, it was considered part of the Marvel multiverse. Hey guys, this is Eli in the editing room. The real reason why I wanted to bring up Battle Fever J because it was brought up in a Marvel reference book somewhere. You know, the fact that it's a universe. I couldn't find that reference book, but I know it exists somewhere. Yeah. Back to the show.
Yeah, which is neat.
I
mean, it was a co-production with Marvel, actually.
Right.
Kind of like Spider-Man. In fact, it came after Spider-Man.
It did. It was a sort of. That's why the mech is. It
was originally going to be a Captain America show, if I remember correctly.
Right. That's why Miss America is the thing, because Miss America is part of the extended Captain America ensemble.
Oh, my phone's ringing. Sorry.
Sure, no problem.
Hopefully, we don't get copyright struck.
Nothing.
James Bond theme. My ringtone is the James Bond theme, so
yeah. Fine.
Eon Productions just nukes this video out of orbit.
I think it's Amazon now.
Because
Amazon owns MGM.
Oh, yeah, I guess it would be.
Yeah.
Yeah, we're screwed. Well, hopefully, I'm gonna go ahead and silence my phone so that doesn't happen.
Yeah,
this is a disaster.
It's fucking Amazon's on our tail. I actually know a friend who works for Amazon. Okay, let's see. It's Earth. The Battle Fever J is Earth.
Yeah, it's Marvel. That's one thing I don't like about Marvel's multiverse is their numbers are 6 digits long.
79203.
So annoying.
03.
I've always liked DC's multiverse better. They just number them so much
I mean, DC.
Marvel's, it almost seems like they're numbering them to try to make it seem like they have more than they have.
But to be fair, DC like sort of set multiverse as we kind of know it only really started in 2005.
That is fair.
And this has been going on since the 70s.
Fair enough.
But yeah, so I guess at one point
I'm mostly talking about the naming conventions. I'm not saying like blanket statement DC does the multiverse better. Although I'm a bigger DC guy than I am a Marvel guy.
No,
Just,
I'm not.
you know.
I understand what you mean. It's like a more normalish numbering system. I mean,
It's a lot easier to tell what you're talking about.
I mean, there was a pre-crisis numbering system also, but it's like it wasn't. It like wasn't.
I don't think it's canon anymore. Obviously,
it wasn't. It's not canon anymore, but there's a whole thing with that. So
DC canon is kind of a mess now.
Yes, it is. But
Screw you, New 52.
Speaking of continuity, so it was part of the Marvel, multiverse. So two things that could have happened to Battle Fever J. Either it got incursioned or Zenkai geared. Which one do you think happened?
I'm not sure. Probably an incursion. That would be more interesting.
But okay, maybe like it got Zenkai geared right before the incursion started.
Oh wow!
Right, like oh, I'm gonna conquer this universe, and then oh, we're not touching that part of the multiverse.
Yeah, we're not touching that with a 10-foot pole.
And then Secret Wars happened.
And then Secret Wars happened. Yeah.
But hey, that's just a theory. A game.
Well, the other Secret Wars, not the.
Now I really want there to be like a Raimi cut of a Multiverse of Madness where like the Battle Fever J just shows up for no reason and like it's never explained who they are.
Right. I could get down.
MCU stands would be so confused. They'd be like, "What the hell?"
To be fair, MCU fans are fucking confused when Howard the Duck showed up in Guardians of the Galaxy.
Yeah, I don't understand why they threw that one in. No one was gonna get that.
I got that right away.
Well, okay, yeah, you know what I mean though. Like none of like their like casual fans were gonna get. I don't know.
Like
it's a fun reference.
I yelled out in the theater, "Oh my gosh, it's Howard the Duck!" And then like someone asked, "Who's Howard the Duck?" I don't know. Look him up. I don't want to
look him up. He's in a. I was gonna joke and say a much better movie, but I actually really do like Guardians
Howard
of the Galaxy,
the Duck
so.
is not a. It's
not.
I like the first Guardians movie. It's a fun movie.
They're both really good movies.
I'm saying,
in my opinion.
Don't
I was mostly joking.
Yeah, please.
It would have been funny if you had shouted that out though and like confused that person for life. They go look up Howard the Duck and they watch it and they're like, "That is not a good movie."
Howard the Duck is like one of the most notoriously bad movies of all time. And
it's Disney, like the Mac and me of Marvel.
And Disney owns 100% of the copyright.
It's awesome. They should re-release it or do like a reboot or something.
It's on Disney Plus.
Oh, is it really?
It's on Disney. Yeah.
That's amazing.
I'm not so sure.
Go watch that.
They might have edited the duck tits out. I haven't seen it, but
no, they probably did.
They probably
did.
Is that really?
I don't know though. I mean, they put 10 things I hate about you on there. So
are you advocating for duck tits?
No. No. There are two roads that we could take with this, and I'm definitively saying no. Oh no.
They might have just put like a warning, like this movie was like an adult-esque movie. I mean, well, they put
warning. This movie has duck tits.
Yeah. But,
Daffy, don't look. Daffy, Donald. Sorry.
Daffy's also on Disney Plus because Roger Rabbit.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
All these things I didn't realize are on Disney Plus.
Freaking Randy Marsh is on Disney Plus because of that shitty Chip and Dale movie.
Oh boy.
It has Randy Marsh in it. That's the only interesting thing about it is that there's a South Park character in it.
That's hilarious.
Like blink and you miss it type thing, but that's
My younger brother was watching that one day when I came home from work. And I saw like 2 minutes of it, and I was just like, "This looks like the worst remake of Who Framed Roger Rabbit ever."
It really is, from what I've seen. All right, back on topic. So
yeah, we need to get back on track.
But yeah, I think. Okay, so another interesting fact about, the Hawaii airings of Battle Fever J, etc., is that the channel it was on either turned out or started out as, I know it is now, but it's an ABC affiliate.
That's amazing. Coming up next on ABC Family,
Well, like it's
Battle Fever J.
right, like you can never get away. I can never get away from Disney. I don't know why. I don't know.
Watch them buy it.
Watch them freaking buy Toei. Well, we like
That
this.
would be a disaster.
We like this Dragon Ball thing. And now, oh wait, we're stuck with Power Rangers again? Shit.
I feel like they'd be a lot cooler about it nowadays, though, with the MCU and stuff. Like, they'd probably be okay with it.
Right, I don't know.
I don't know, probably not, though.
Probably, I don't know. Who
They'd
knows?
probably have some weird double standard because Disney.
Yeah.